Dear students, in this session you are going to learn about blood vessels, their structure, functions and types. Blood vessels. Blood vessels are muscular tubes or channels through which blood circulates and is distributed to body tissues. The blood vessels make up two closed systems that begin and end at the heart. The two systems are pulmonary system and systemic system. Pulmonary system, whenever pulmonary comes, it means related to lungs. So here the vessels that transport blood from the right ventricle to the lungs and back to the left atrium of heart. Systemic system. In this systemic vessels carry blood from the left ventricle to the tissue in all parts of the body and returns the blood to the right atrium of heart. The main functions of vessels are: number 1, distribution of blood in the body tissues. Number 2, they at the level of capillaries exchange materials with tissues. It means they provide oxygen and food to the tissues and remove carbon dioxide and waste from tissues. Number 3, they return blood to the heart. Types of vessels. Depending on the structure and function, the vessels are divided into three types: arteries, capillaries, and veins. In the given picture, you can see the three types of vessels. The red tube is artery, the blue one is vein. In between, you can see the bed of capillaries and exchange of materials taking place in capillaries. Arteries. Arteries are blood vessels that carry blood away from the heart. Arteries are mainly of two types: pulmonary arteries and systemic arteries. Pulmonary arteries carry deoxygenated blood from heart to lung. Systemic arteries transport oxygenated blood from the left ventricle of the heart to the body tissues. Based on the size, the arteries are having different names. The largest systemic artery is aorta and the largest pulmonary artery is pulmonary trunk. These arteries branch again and again to form smaller and smaller arteries and arterioles until they become capillaries. Capillaries are very small and fine. They can only be seen with a microscope. They form network in the tissues in all parts of the body. Capillaries join up with each other to form veins. Thus, they can connecting links between arteries and veins. Through the thin walls of the capillaries, oxygen and nutrients pass from blood into tissues, and waste products and carbon dioxide pass from tissues into blood. Veins are blood vessels that carry blood towards the heart. Most veins, systemic veins, carry deoxygenated blood from the tissue back to the heart. Exceptions are the pulmonary and the umbilical veins, both of which carry oxygenated blood to the heart. Veins can be divided into four main types: pulmonary, systemic, deep, and superficial veins. Pulmonary veins. Pulmonary veins carry oxygenated blood from the lungs to the left atrium of the heart. Systemic veins return oxygen depleted blood from the rest of the body to the right atrium of the heart. Superficial veins are located close to the surface of the skin and are not located near a corresponding artery. Deep veins are located deep within muscles tissue and are typically located near a corresponding artery with the same name. Renal veins or coronary arteries and veins. A vein can range in size from 1 millimeter to 1.5 centimeter in diameter. The smallest veins in the body are called venules. They receive blood from the capillaries. The venules join to form larger veins. Again, these join to form the largest veins in the body, the vena cava. There are two vena cava, the superior and inferior vena cava, which bring back the deoxygenated blood from the upper and lower parts of the body to the right auricle of heart. Structure of artery and vein. Arteries and veins are muscular tubes having two parts, lumen and wall. Lumen is hollow space or internal cavity in which blood flows. Wall. The wall of an artery consists of three layers. The innermost layer is the tunica intima. It is also called as tunica interna. It is made up of simple squamous epithelium surrounded by a connective tissue basement membrane with elastic fibers. The middle layer, the tunica media, is primarily smooth muscle and is usually the thickest layer in the artery. It not only provides support for the vessel but also changes vessel diameter to regulate blood flow and blood pressure. The outermost layer, which attaches the vessel to the surrounding tissue, is the tunica externa or tunica adventitia. This layer is connective tissue with varying amount of elastic and collagenous fibers. The connective tissue is in this layer is quite dense where it is adjacent to the tunica media, but it changes to loose connective tissue near the periphery of the vessel. About 10% of the total blood volume is in the systemic arterial system at any given time. The walls of veins have the same three layers as the arteries, namely tunica intima, tunica media, and tunica externa. Although all the three layers are present in veins, there is less smooth muscle and connective tissue. This makes the walls of veins thinner and less elastic than those of arteries, which is related to the fact that blood in the veins has less pressure than in the arteries. Because the walls of the veins are thinner and less rigid than arteries, veins can hold more blood. Almost 70% of the total blood volume is in the veins at any given time. Medium and larger veins have venous valves similar to the semilunar valves associated with the heart that keep the blood flowing towards the heart. In this picture, you can compare the structure of artery, vein and capillary. Observe, the wall of artery is very thick. It has thick layer of muscles and elastic fibers. The lumen is very small in artery, whereas the wall of the vein is thin, having thin layer of muscles and elastic fiber. Its lumen is wide. The capillaries are very small, having very small lumen and wall made of a single layer of cells. Difference between arteries and veins. Veins move towards the heart, whereas arteries move away from the heart. Veins collect blood from the body organs. Arteries distribute blood to the body organs. Blood pressure in veins is low, whereas in arteries blood pressure is high. Valves are present in veins. Valves are absent in arteries. Veins carry deoxygenated blood except pulmonary veins. Arteries carry oxygenated blood except pulmonary arteries. Veins start in blood capillaries, whereas arteries end in capillaries. Veins can be seen subcutaneously. Arteries are deep-seated. Veins collapse when there is no blood in it or cut across. Arteries do not collapse when there is no blood in them. Veins are further divided into venules. Arteries are further divided into arterioles. Veins have thin walls. Arteries have thick wall. Veins have larger lumen. Arteries have small lumen. Veins are bluish in color. Arteries are reddish in color. Veins show sluggish movement of blood. Arteries show spurty movement of blood, giving pulse. If venous wall is injured, blood comes out, collects in a pool in a small area around vein. If arterial wall is injured, the blood comes out like a fountain in a large area all around the artery.